Why is it more difficult to roll with a complete beginner than an amateur? Why is it easier to handle somebody who has trained a little versus somebody who hasn't trained a lot? There's two viewpoints on this. The first is that one of the very first things that you learn in training is how to behave in training. That's very important. So first we have to de-escalate the situation. So you come to martial arts training and you think it's fighting, and fighting is in your brain. Fighting is aggressive, fighting is hurting, and stuff like that. And you bring that energy to randori, to sparring, and you think it's fighting another guy, right? Even if we tell you it's not, you still think, and you think you have to prove yourself and stuff like that. You don't, but you still think like that. So you come ready to hurt the other guy, and you will try. And you don't realize that maybe if you're an upper belt, but many beginners will actually try to hurt you there. So they come at you almost 100% of all their might. I know it's not a lot, that's why most advanced guys don't realize that. But they actually are trying to fight you, you know? It's not, that's their 100% that's coming. So that's the first thing. First, you de escalate, and you learn that fairly early on in a good school. So if somebody's like a two-stripe white belt, he will just be a lot calmer. And the second part is that your own psychology, because you are used to train with somebody abiding to the netiquette of training and to train with you instead of against you, and you are ready to bring a forward moving strategy and posture to training. And his stark contrast, he's moving and he's flailing his arms about and he's trying to hurt you, and you're not ready probably to protect yourself in training because you're not used to a beginner attacking you like that. So the complete beginner will be a bit off-putting, and because you have the psychology of being very non-confrontational in training, it's difficult to handle because you would need to constrain him a lot more. But once you overcome that and you are aware of the situation that you have somebody who is not able to hurt you but trying to, then you can be more holding back, more laid back. You let him flail a bit, you let him move a bit, and then you just work him that easy. Then you will realize that he's much easier than somebody with any amount of training to handle the complete beginner. And it's a very important step, especially when you want to become a teacher, and you will have to do with beginners on a daily basis.